justice to all. Thank you. All right, before we get going, just have to read a disclaimer for our remote participation. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This public meeting of the Lawrence Licensing Board is being conducted via remote participation. Members of the public may attend this meeting virtually. Until acknowledged by the board, all members of the public must mute or silence their device. So if everyone can just please mute the devices for now. Thank you. All right, we're gonna have a roll call. Commissioner Darwin.
Present.
Commissioner Darwin is present. I cannot hear it all. Commissioner Potter. Commissioner Darwin, can you unmute? I just want to see if I got my volume on right here. I couldn't
Yes,
hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you. One second,
you
I
hear-
have to fix that.
How about now? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you try that again? Katie?
Okay, Hector,
No.
Can you
I'm
hear me
having
now?
trouble. I might have to switch computers here. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hold on one sec.
I don't know why you can't hear.
Okay, Captain Sorrell, can you unmute just to see if I can hear you?
Hello, Commissioner.
Nope. Okay, I'm having trouble with volume. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try a different computer.
Hector.
Okay, could someone, Commissioner Dowan? Okay.
Can you
still
hear me
can't
now?
you. So I'm actually switching computers now. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to switch to this one.
Try now.
Okay. If you want to step out of this one, I'll just switch. Okay.
Exit out.
All right, Commissioner Darwin, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay, I
can.
can hear you now. Okay. I had trouble with the other computer, so I had to do a quick switch. Okay, so roll
problem.
call. Commissioner Darwin.
Present.
Okay, Commissioner Potter. Okay, I don't see Commissioner Potter. I don't hear him on there. Okay, looking for approval for the minutes of the January 27th, 2021 meeting. Have you had a chance, Commissioner Down, to go over those minutes? You're on mute, Commissioner.
I know, I keep hitting it. I briefly looked at them. I haven't in detail. Have you? Are they,
I know I never got a chance to do it.
then
We
why
can
don't we
table
just,
that.
next meeting? Yep, that's fine.
Okay, we'll table the minutes till the next meeting. Old business, don't have any. Table matters. We're gonna skip over Global View. I don't believe there's anybody here from Global View, is there? Nope, I don't believe so. So we're gonna go on to a hearing for Attica. If we can, do we have anybody from Attica here? Is anyone from Attica here? Okay, we don't have anyone from Attica, so we're gonna skip over that. We'll leave that table unless somebody appears at the last second. We're gonna start with new business. First up is gonna be Latino Central Incorporated, DBAL Central, located at 56 Common Street, for a change of manager. I believe, do we have somebody from Central here?
Yes,
Okay, yes, Mr. Tallow, I believe you're just changing managers to, let me just get on here and see where we're at. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm changing everything up at the last second now. Okay, so we have changed, and you've already processed the paperwork. I looked at best paperwork, Mr. Tallow. Who are you changing? I know it's Mr. Tashi's on there right now. And who are you gonna be putting in there? I can't hear you. Go ahead. I got somebody from Central. That must be Mr. Tashi. I can't hear you, Mr. Tallow. Nope. Hear the person from Central.
so can you hear me?
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
who's this? Is this, what's the name?
Jamie Salas or Jaime Salas.
Okay,
from-
Jamie Salas, are you gonna be the new manager?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I did see that all the paperwork is in order. Everything's been filed. We do have you down as a potential new manager. There was a query check done. I noticed that the paperwork was in for the query. Is there any questions from Captain Cirillo or Commissioner to Mr. I forgot what's the last name again?
Salas.
Salo.
Alice.
Okay, do either one of you have any questions for Mr. Salo?
No, I'm good, Commissioner, at this time. I would just ask, when they are gonna reopen, maybe, you can set up a meeting with me or get in contact with me via email, just so we can sit down and go over some of the most, important rules and regulations that they need to follow, him being a new manager.
Okay, do you understand that, Mr. Salo?
Yes, so we don't, I assume we have a day to open.
Yeah, you're really breaking up. You got background noise. Can you repeat that?
Who, me? Oh, yes,
Yes.
we don't have a date yet. but as soon as we Hello?
1 second. Commissioner Potter, can you mute? Thank you. He was interfering. Commissioner Potter, can you just keep muted for a second? Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Can you repeat that one more time?
Oh, sure. So we don't have a date yet to open, but like I say, as soon as we have a date to open, we just guys let you know, so that way you guys can come over and check.
Okay. Yeah. Do you sell food there? That's a question for me.
No,
Do you sell any food there?
no.
Okay, so you'd be waiting for phase 4 then of the COVID rules and regulations.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, all right, that's understood. Commissioner Darwin, do you have anything for Mr. Sullivan?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve change of management. Can I get a second?
Seconded.
Okay, we got a motion and a second to approve the change of management for El Centro. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
Aye. Roll call, Commissioner Darwin,
yes,
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. All in favor, 3-0. You can proceed, Mrs. Holly can proceed with that paperwork to the state and that, so we can move that forward. Thank you. Good luck. Commissioner Potter, in between you we got a lot of background. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the second is El Monte Auto Sales located at 49 Blanchard Street, Suite 202-1 for wholesale office space only license. Do we have a representative from El Monte Auto Sales?
Yes, it's here, Miguel Diaz.
Okay, Mr. Diaz. Okay, Mr. Diaz. We're probably gonna have a couple of questions, just out of curiosity's sake. First, we're gonna start with Captain Cirillo, and I don't see Captain Delaney here. Yes, Captain Delaney's here, and we'll move on to the commissioners. Captain Cirillo, do you have anything for Mr. Diaz?
So, Mr. Diaz, this is for office space only, obviously, and you're gonna have your office hours posted by law and all that?
So the times and the 10 are fine. 10 in the morning are fine and the PM.
Okay, and you need to have that posted so that if the state police comes by, they know your office hours and they can examine your books and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm good, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you, Captain Cirillo. Captain Delaney, do you have anything for this gentleman?
No, nothing at this time.
Okay, thank you. Any of the commissioners, Commissioner Dow, Commissioner Potter, do you have anything for this gentleman?
yes, I have a couple questions that I ask of all of the autos. Do you have you purchased a used car record book yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. And do you have an auction card?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And are you applying for dealer's plates?
Yes.
You are. Okay, those were all my questions.
Okay, Commissioner Potter, do you have any questions? Okay, I don't have any questions at this moment. I've reviewed the paperwork and all that. So if we can entertain a motion on this,
I'll make a motion to approve.
now we got a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Okay, roll call. Commissioner Darwin,
yes,
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. Mr. Diaz, good luck with your business, and hopefully it's very profitable. You have a good night. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
These senators
We're
are
gonna be moving
seeing
on.
what they witnessed in real time. We're also
Mr. Diaz,
getting an update from each other and Mitt Romney.
Mr. Potter, can you mute? Thank you. We're gonna be moving on to TD Auto Market located 49 Blanchard Street as well, Suite 310 for wholesale office space only license. Do we have anyone from TD Auto Market?
Yes,
Okay, what's your name?
Franklin Nunes.
Mr. Nunes. Okay, Mr. Nunes, we're gonna go through the same procedure. We're gonna have Captain Cirillo and Captain Delaney and then the commissioners. If we can start with you, Captain Delaney, Captain Cirillo.
Hector, you're gonna have to pay me captain, by the way. So that's all
Lieutenant, I
right.
gave you a promotion, sorry.
Field promotion.
Bring that up to the new mayor.
So, same questions to, the dealer here, same thing, just make sure that your office hours are posted clearly. Your books are ready for inspection, whether it's the state police or the Lawrence to inspect them, so. And that's all I have for him.
Yes, I have the hours posted at the door.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Commissioner Darwin? Actually, let's go to Captain Delaney first.
The fire department will be by to do an inspection if we haven't already done so. There's several of these at 49 Blanchard, and we have no questions at this time.
Okay, Captain Delaney, I got a question for you. How many, just out of curiosity sakes, how many wholesale license offices are there at 49 Blanchard? I've never been in a building, so it seems like everyone's going there these days.
I believe there's six to eight Class 2
Okay.
licenses, office space only.
Okay, and it easily accommodates that many?
Yes, they have several office spaces, and we're working with the owners of the building on some issues, but it's a safe building. It's has a fire alarm system, a sprinkler system. The egresses are okay, so we're in that building a lot. So if we haven't stopped by that particular suite, we will be doing so shortly.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Darwin, do you have any questions for this gentleman?
Yes, I have the same, well, actually, I have a question. Where do you reside? Where do you live? What city?
36 Lawrence, 36 Arlington Street.
Oh, okay, I thought I saw, must have been looking at the wrong one. Okay, I'll ask you the same questions. Have you purchased your used car record book?
I think he's frozen.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
No, that I don't have yet.
Okay, do you realize you need to have that for the state police require that? You need to purchase that book. Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
okay. Do you have an auction card?
Yeah, I said I didn't know that I have to have it, but definitely. Yes, I do. The
Okay,
auction card
good.
I have.
Okay, good. And are you applying for dealer's plates?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Just make sure that you get that used car record book or you'll be shut down before you know you even opened. So, okay.
Do you know where I can get that by any chance? I mean,
I don't know, but I'm sure if you contact the, have you talked to the state police or the registry of motor vehicles regarding your license?
no.
Okay. There used to be a place, and I can't remember off the top of my head. It's relatively inexpensive, but I'm not sure where to get it.
Okay,
I asked
Commissioner
somebody
Paul,
at the
do you have
building,
any
I'm sure
questions?
somebody can help me where I can get one.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay, well, you understand, Mr. Lunas, that you do have to acquire that book. And I'm sure it's probably easy enough to Google where you can get it. Anything's Googleable these
Yeah.
days. Yeah. So I don't have any questions at this time as well. So I'll entertain a motion on TD Auto Market.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
And a second to approve TD Auto Market for office space only license, wholesale office space only license. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, roll call. Commissioner Darwin,
yes.
Thank you.
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes as well. So, Mr. Nunes, good luck with your business, and hopefully you get everything in order and you have a profitable business. So you have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
We're gonna need it this time. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on to Good Quality Auto Sales, also located at 49 Blanchard Street, Suite 408, for wholesale office space only license. Do we have anyone for Good Quality Auto Sales on?
Yes, I'm here.
And what's your name, sir?
So name is Roland. First name is Roland. Last name is Bienami.
Yanami?
Yeah, last name Bienami.
Okay, well, we're gonna go through the same procedure. I'm gonna have Lieutenant Cirillo and Captain Delaney, and then the commissioners will ask you just a couple of quick questions. If we can start with Lieutenant Cirillo.
Okay.
Hi, sir. How are you? Just quickly, just a couple of guidelines. Make sure that your hours of operation are posted clearly on the door. You have your book available, like the commissioner has asked the previous. Keep a log book, have it ready for inspection, either by the board, the police department, or the state police. And that's all I have for you for guidance.
Oh, yes,
Go ahead.
yeah. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Iman.
Yes, the last thing that I forget is the sign to put in the door, but I just put it last week. The sign was for the inspection. That's why they called me. They asked me to put in the door because the thing that I didn't put it yet because I just waiting for the time that to qualify for the license. That's what I didn't. But last week I put it. I thought that's why the last thing. Actually, I don't know if I missed something.
Yeah, you can put it on once we vote on that and you ready to operate your business. We wouldn't expect you to have it before because you wouldn't have been able to open doors. So once you're approved and you have your license, you can go ahead and attach your business name and hours.
Yes, I already put it. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me?
I already put it. I put it on already. Yeah, I put it.
Okay. I'm gonna see if Captain Delaney has any questions for you. Captain Delaney.
Nothing at this time.
Okay, Commissioner Darwin.
Yes, the same questions. What hours are you said you already posted them. What hours will you be there?
I'm gonna be there from 9 to 12.
9 to 12. Okay. How many days a week?
2 days actually I put.
Okay, yeah, because you need to be there. That's the minimum. 2-3 hour
Yes,
days.
I will.
Okay. Do you live in Everett? Everett, Mass?
Yes, I do live in. Yeah, I do live in Everett.
Did you apply for a license there at any time?
No, actually, I wasn't on their license like a dealer. I was usually they only get me plate and everything, but I just waiting for the license until I'm gonna apply for mine.
Did you ever apply in the city of Everett, though?
Oh no, I never. Sorry, I never applied for.
Okay, all right. Okay, so have you purchased the used car record book?
Yes,
Okay, and do you have an auction card?
I do have.
You do, okay, and are you applying for dealer's plates?
As soon as I got my I get the license, I'm gonna apply for my own right now. Like I said, the license, the dealer always get me the license because I'm under them. When I buy the car from the auction, they always get me the plate to drive the car, even I'm gonna go somewhere with.
Okay, and you realize you can't have any vehicles there, correct? You know that, so, okay.
Yeah.
On the property. Okay, that's all my questions.
Okay, Commissioner
thank you.
Potter?
Negative, no questions.
Okay, no questions here as well. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for a vote on Good Quality Auto Sales to acquire a license for wholesale office space.
A motion to approve.
Have we got a motion to approve, second?
Second,
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, roll call. Commissioner Darwin,
yes,
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes as well. Mr. Yanami, good luck with your business there, and as well, and hopefully it's profitable and you do all the right things to maintain it open. You have a good night, sir.
Thank you so much. You as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, fifth on the agenda is Jimenez Market, located 54 Union Street, applying for beer and wine liquor license. We have, I see Mr. Gomez, Mr. Corrigan, and we have anybody else, Ms. Pena. So I'm gonna have Lieutenant Cirillo, same order, is gonna go with Lieutenant Cirillo, Captain Delaney, and then we'll go with the commissioners. So Lieutenant Cirillo, do you have any questions for this? For either one of these, Mr. Corrigan, Gomez, or Ms. Pena?
Yeah, just what are the hours of operation?
Mr. Gomez, you're too quiet, can't hear you.
Can't hear him.
Nope, can't hear you.
Well, I can answer if that's okay.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
hours of operation are 8 in the morning to 9 p.m.
7 days a week?
Yes.
Okay. And you're familiar with all the rules and regulations that follow package stores and liquor establishments?
Yes, I've worked in the family business since I can remember, but I've also had other manager leadership positions in franchise retailers and in corporate settings. But I do work there full time, and I am the full-time manager, and I go to school in the afternoons. So I will be there full time to oversee everything.
Okay, awesome. All right, if you have any questions or you need any answers, feel free to reach out to me. You can get my email address, or you can contact me by phone, and we can help you out with any information or.
Thank
Okay, I'm good, Commissioner.
All right, thank you. Captain Delaney?
Nothing at this time, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you. Any of the commissioners? Commissioner Dowd?
No.
no questions.
No questions. Okay, I have a question. Are you open right now as a business?
Yes, we are open as a grocery store. We are currently remodeling the back portion to make a commercial kitchen and sell hot food. But we're still working with fire department and local inspectors to make sure everything gets cold before we can even think of doing that.
Other question. Storage, alcohol.
Against the violence and do anything to stop.
Mr. Corrigan?
I'm sorry, I can't understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get people to mute so I can ask you a question. Mr. Corrigan, Mr. Potter, both mute.
Just a quick mic check. Can you hear me okay now? I just called in.
Yeah, I can hear you,
All right.
but if you can
All
just
right.
mute right now. Okay, so, Ms.
Absolutely.
Pena, storage for alcohol content. It's in your basement?
Yes, we recently just got it professionally cleaned out to comply with the fire department. It is a ginormous space. It has a walk-in cooler inside of it that is not in use but can be if it needs to be. But apart from that, it has over 20 by 20 feet square footage. So I provided some pictures as well in the application that you can refer to if you want a better visual.
I did see the pictures. Is there access outside of your business to get into that area?
Directly, no. You have to go in through a room that has a hallway and more doors, but everything has lock and key throughout every door. So.
Okay, no, it just, we want to make sure that it's not easily accessible from anywhere else other than your business. That's one of the major things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one outside door, but then there's literally 3 doors in the inside with locks that would prevent
Okay.
anybody from getting in there.
Okay. Does any other commissioners have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion on Himala's Market.
I'll make a motion to approve.
And a motion to approve, second. We have a second? It looks like Mr. Potter's frozen, so I'll second that motion.
Thank
All
you.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, roll call, Commissioner Darwin,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes, so, and would be in favor. Commissioner Potter was frozen, so we'll go with 2-0, and Mrs. Pena, good luck with your business. I know I've had some discussion with your attorney. We were on a different page for a little while, but we don't need to hear from him. You were a lot easier to talk to than him. So good luck, and hopefully it's a very profitable place. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good luck.
Thank you, commissioners. You're welcome.
Welcome.
Okay, we're gonna go back to tabled matters. I see that we have Attica on the line here. If I can get a motion to take Attica off the table.
So moved.
So moved, motion and seconded. Attica will come off the table.
I'm here.
So, okay, who do we have here?
Wait a minute, he's got to second that. You got to call it.
I seconded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think we have Mr. Potter here. He's still off. Nope, he's still trying to get on. Mr. Potter? He's got multiple screens. All right, well, all in favor of taking it off the table? Aye.
Aye.
Who do we have from Attica?
Yes, here.
Yep, what's your name?
My name is Joel Herrera, owner and manager.
Yeah, Mr. Joel Herrera. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have Lieutenant Cirillo speak. I keep giving him a promotion. Yeah.
Well deserved.
So Lieutenant Cirillo's gonna ask you a couple of things, and then I'm gonna let the fire department speak as well, and Captain Delaney, and then the commissioner's gonna ask any questions if need be. So Lieutenant Cirillo, if you can start it.
Okay, Commissioner. I'll read from a report written on Thursday, December 10th, 2020. Members of the Governor's Baker's State COVID Task Force conducted compliance checks throughout the city of Lawrence to address COVID-19 violations. The team is made up of 2 6-member teams of the Lawrence Police Department, Massachusetts State Police, investigators from the Alcohol Beverage Commission, Lawrence Fire, Lawrence Inspectional Services, and obviously the commissioners of the board. On December 10th, 2020, we visited many establishments in the city, over 20. At approximately 7:56 p.m., members of the state COVID task force conducted compliance checks at Attica, located at 1 Mill Street. Members of the team during the inspection noticed a patron walking downstairs from the upstairs area of the restaurant. The patron was holding a drink in his hand and appeared to be coming from an upstairs space. Detective Lopez asked an employee of the club if anyone was upstairs eating or drinking or occupying rooms. The employee replied, "No, we are not using the upstairs floors at this time." Detective Lopez made his way upstairs to the second floor of the location. Once on the second floor, he could smell a strong odor of cigar smoke. Upon further investigation, he located a room on the second floor with a door shut. Detective Lopez entered the room along with City of Lawrence Liquor Commissioner Santiago. Inside, they observed 8 male patrons smoking cigars, drinking alcohol, not wearing masks, and not practicing social distancing. The patrons were asked to put out their cigars and to create separation and some space. The manager was advised of the violations, and the matter will be forwarded to the licensing board. Again, as I read, Commissioner, inspectors and investigators from the teams went in. We found that they were smoking when it's a no smoking location, as well as COVID violations. And again, that's read from the report that I wrote.
Thank you. Captain Delaney, do you have anything for Mr. Herrera?
No, fire department has nothing at this time, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you. Do any commissioners have any questions for Mr. Herrera? Commissioner Darwin?
Yeah, I'd like to know what he has to say.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Herrera. You can.
Okay, good night. That night I was working in my other job, and the assistant manager was working by himself, not making any excuse. We've been following the rule from the city, from the state. The commissioner, Mr. Cirillo, Lieutenant Cirillo, and all the employees from the city, they've been inspecting us every two times. And we've been following all the rules. That night, my partner, Adonis Rodriguez, he was with COVID. He was dying in a bed. And the assistant manager is his cousin. He's not making any excuse. He made the wrong decision that night that caused us, that allowed people to go to the second floor to smoke. I don't know, it was depression that he was that night because his cousin was dying, but totally it was a wrong decision because we're trying to be on the same page. We've been communicating with Mr. Santiago, with Lieutenant Cirillo, and everyone from the city, because we want to be in order with the city. That night, unfortunately, the assistant manager take the wrong decision, and I hope so you guys understand the situation. We've been following all the rules that you guys telling us to, except that night that we made that mistake.
Is the assistant manager still your assistant manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions, Commissioner Darwin?
No.
Commissioner Potter, you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. I just want to just say a couple of things on this. Mr. Herrera's right. We've been going there twice a week on a regular basis, and they've made a very good effort to really comply with all rules and regulations related to COVID. We've had no problems there other than that night. That night we did come across a group of gentlemen, and it was the manager on scene, which that was very rare in itself because we're normally Mr. Herrera is there and we do interact with him 90% of the time when we go there. It was definitely a wrong decision by the manager, and it was related to the weather, and we understand that, and I'm sure he understands that now, and I'm sure Mr. Herrera has made him very aware of that bad decision. So at this time, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Cirillo what he would like this board to proceed with.
Good evening again, Commissioners. So again, like we spoke in the past, they have been doing the right thing since COVID started. They've been very compliant and open to all our suggestions, and they've followed everything that we've asked them to do. So over the last 8 months, they've really had a great track record of, cooperating, and we appreciate that. With that being said, I do feel that that manager needs some either more guidance on how to run a business in the future so that we don't run into this, whether it's this or another circumstance. So we really need to lock that gentleman down so that he knows the procedures and the rules and regulations. Unfortunately, that's an extension of you, Mr. Herrera. He's your manager, and he could get you in trouble with your liquor license, and you know that. So you need to certainly lock him. So at this time, commissioners, I'd be looking for a 1 month rollback of their hours of operation to 11 o'clock. But I would ask the board to suspend that for 6 months. And if they don't get in trouble for 6 months, it goes away, because they have been doing a really good job. And I hate to see this cripple their business any further. So I would ask that would be suspended for 6 months. And as long as they in good behavior for next 6 months, everything can go away.
Okay, thank you, Lieutenant. All right, at this time, I'll entertain a motion of 1 month suspension of, actually 1 month rollback till 11 o'clock, suspended for 6 months.
So moved.
Unless they, so moved. Okay, so we got a motion. We got a second. We got a motion. We got a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, roll call. Commissioner Darwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. Okay, Mr. Herrera, so that's a 1 month rollback till 11, but suspended pending no further outcomes. If something happens within 6 months, we'll go back and suspend your license for 1 month, actually roll back your hours for 1 month and any additional charges that would come forward. So you have 1 month and suspended for 6 months. Do you understand that?
So it's gonna be 6 months of probation. If something happens, you guys gonna roll the hour for 1 month.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we are still working at regular hours.
You're still working right now, you're still working regular hours. Nothing, everything stays the same as long as you follow the rules. If we have a problem, then we're gonna roll back your hours and we'll follow through on any new charges. Do you understand that?
We will follow the rule.
Okay, great. I believe you will, and thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Have a
Okay, have a good night. Okay, that's all on the agenda. Now we just need the next meeting. 2 weeks from today would bring us to February 24th. Does that work for everyone? February 24th.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, February 24th will be our set date. And we will see everybody then. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion. Second.
Again, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, roll call. Commissioner Darwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Potter,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. Meeting is adjourned. Everyone have a great night, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
This conference is no longer being recorded.